Welcome back. This is Eureka Math Squared, second grade, Module 3, Lesson 11. I'm Mr. Short. Your first name and last name and your room number, class number, go up here. Not your room number, your class number, sorry. This is page 75, and on the back, we're going to have page 76 today. All right, let's look at a couple of these. I'll help with some, not with all of them like I always do. All right, number 1 says, partition each shape and shade 1 unit. All right, partition means break it into pieces. That's all partitions means. Okay, it's going to tell us how many pieces there are. Halves equals 2 pieces, fourths equals 4 pieces, and thirds equals 3 pieces. So we want to divide the first one in half. We could go straight down. We could go across. I'm going to go corner to corner. And then you want to shade this in. You need to do a better job shading than me. I'm just doing it real quick. Okay. We shaded 1 unit. Remember, 1 unit is 1 piece. 1 unit is 1 piece. So we have this into 2 units. So we're just shading 1 of them in. Got it? Good. All right. So over here, how many pieces do we need? That's right, 4. We could go corner to corner, corner to corner, because watch here. Let's kind of use the same idea. So if we do this, we have 2 pieces, but we need 4 pieces. So if we pull this corner down to this corner, look at that, 1, 2, 3. We have 4 pieces now. I got off here a little bit. That's bugging me. That's a little better. All right. It says shade in 1 unit. I'm going to shade in this bottom one. Yeah, make sure you do a better job shading this. And if you got colored pencils and you got the time, or colored crayons or something, shade that in. Make it look pretty. Make it look nice. Give it a little color. The teacher likes saying that. All right. So we have 1 here. We have 1 shaded in here. So over here, you don't really need to know this, but I'm going to say it. We shaded in 1 out of 2 pieces, so we shaded in half. Over here, we shaded in 1 out of 4 pieces, so we shaded in 1/4 or 1/4. Over here, we're going to shade in 1 out of 3 pieces, so it's going to be 1/3. So we need to break this into 3 pieces. Now, there's only so many ways we can do this to make sure that it's even. I'm going to go across. So if I put 1 line here, I have 1, 2 pieces. If I put 1 more line in here, now I have 1, 2, 3 pieces. And I'm going to do shade in the middle piece. Why? I don't know. Just felt like doing the middle piece. This marker is not the greatest for shading stuff in. So you do a better job. I'm going to call that my 1/3 shaded in. All right, I'm going to read number 2. Probably not going to solve it for you. Kevin wants a big slice of cake. Well, I'm with Kevin. I would also like a big slice of cake. Ming says to cut the cake into fourths. Kevin says cutting the cake into halves will make bigger slices. Who is correct? All right, so we need to have a cake. Why don't we pretend it's a square cake? Oh, look, here's 2 squares. Ming says to cut it in fourths. Well, there's fourths right there. Kevin says to cut the cake into halves and make bigger slices. Kevin says halves. If we follow around, that one's cut in halves. So if you get 1 of these, they each get 1 piece, right? They each get 1 unit. Look at how these 2 work together. Who is correct? Which piece is going to be bigger? If you get half of a cake or a fourth of a cake? Remember, the bottom number does not matter for which is bigger. The bigger number doesn't mean it's bigger. So yeah, this is a 4. But if you're taking 1 cake, 1 square cake, and split it into 4 pieces, and you only get 1 piece, that's going to be smaller because you made the cake into smaller pieces. But if you're just splitting the whole cake into 2 pieces, half of 2, if you get 1 out of 2 pieces, that's way bigger than if you get 1 out of 4 pieces. So to cut it in 4 pieces, you have to make it smaller. If you just make 1 cut, it's not going to be as small. All right, down here it says show how you know. You need to kind of draw this again down here. Why don't you draw a fancy like birthday cake and divide it up and everything? Make it look nice and neat. Maybe your teacher will be impressed. All right, let's look on the back. Hopefully you cut out page 74 because you're going to need this thing, this green ruler right here. All right, this is a 10 centimeter ruler. How do we know? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then it's 10. So if you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that line is 10. All right, it says use a 10 centimeter ruler to measure the microphone. Remember, if you cut on the dotted lines, when you start measuring, it's right here at the edge of the green, not the edge of the white. So we want to go to the very end, which is right here. So put it on that. Try to get it as straight as you can. And if you numbered yours like I numbered mine, you just got to look down and see what number is right there. If you didn't count. 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5th line, 6th line, 7th line, 8th line would be 8 centimeters. So there should be a cm right there for centimeters. Sorry, I was trying to make that 8 look a little better. There we go. 8 centimeters. I look down here. It says the microphone is 8. You can't just put 8. You need to put cm for centimeters. Because if you don't put it on there, we don't know what you're really talking about for how long it is. So put centimeters because it told us it was a 10 centimeter ruler. So it gave us the unit of measurement. In my class, if you don't put centimeters, you get it wrong because it told you. Then down here says subtract, show how you know. 64 minus 37. Look at, you can only subtract going down. So the answer to this is not 3. You're going down, so that's not going to work. So I would draw out this thing over here, do my 10s and my 1s, put 64, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, those numbers are now need to take away 37. There's not enough here, so I'm going to blow up this one and bring over 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now you got enough. Now cross these out as you're going. See how many are left when you're done. Write how many are left here. Write how many are left here. After you take 7 away from here, 3 away from here, right? Just cross them out. Write how many is left on the bottom. Then put that number up here. Then you have your answer. And I am done with helping with the answers for today. All right. Hope this helped everyone. Again, I'm Mr. Short. This is Eureka Math Squared, Module 2. I'm sorry, 2nd grade, Module 3, Lesson 11. All right. As always, and as every day, have a good night.